This week on CWN, the Calallen Wildcat Band was a state finalist.
And more of our sports have begun their seasons. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Aaron, and today is Saturday, November 12th, 2022. You're watching Calallen Wildcat News Weekly Review.
You know, our band actually did really good yesterday, and they advanced to finals.
I know they did super well. They got 8th place in state. And our Wildcats played the Trojans last night, and they did a really good job against that slot team.
Yes, they did. And our basketball season has hit the ground running.
I'm super excited to see what our basketball team has in store this season.
Definitely. Robotics has a competition today. We'll have that covered for you next week when they find out how they did.
The Calallen Wildcat Marching Band went on to state Wednesday. They became a state finalist, and for the 3rd year in a row, they placed 8th for the 3rd year in a row. We'd like to give a huge congrats to our band. We know they've worked so hard this year and have absolutely enjoyed seeing their show.
One more time, clear the foul, man. Ready?
At this moment, they are starting to get ready for their lineup to head inside to go start practicing.
Around, flexing to the sky.
Now performing from Calallen ISD is the Calallen High School Marching Band. Calallen High School's program is entitled Not the Turn, featuring the music of Chopin, Beethoven, Adele, and Henry Mancini. The UIL is proud to present its state final competition. Drum majors.
Oh man, just what I expected. The drumline show was amazing. I know, as far as I know, the winds did amazing. I expect great results at awards here in about an hour and a half.
All right, is there anything you guys else or something done better today?
Maybe just a couple of visual things, but man, it happens. It happens, and as quickly as we recovered, I'm very sure we should be just fine.
I'm really excited. You know, it's really an honor to be able to move on again, and we've been working so hard, and I really think that this group deserves it, and we really, it's been an incredible season, and this is an amazing way to end it.
What should we be expecting out of this last best performance?
Perfection, and it's gonna be great. So like anything y'all see, I don't know, it's gonna be great. I promise. We've been working really hard, and yeah.
Alrighty, well, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
This is the best thing that's ever happened. Our band really pulled through this year, especially for the seniors, man. Last time, best time. Everybody had such a great show, people crying everywhere. It was such a great feeling. Like, you know, it's so great.
Receiving the trophy for 8th place. Please congratulate the Calallen High School Marching Band.
You know, one of the greatest programs here at Calallen, our band just keeps doing great, getting another state finalist.
Yes, they are. They're staying really consistent, and 2 of our reporters actually went and caught that for us. And now it's time for your GP student report. Let's send it to Gavin Busum over the bridge.
Good morning. My name is Gavin Busum, and here's the latest of what's been going on at GP.
The San Patricio Economic Development Corporation hosted their annual banquet last week, and 2 GP student groups were able to help out. Chef Asensio and his culinary students made pastries for the event, and GP TV helped film the event.
I made the red velvet cupcakes for the banquet. Cheyenne made the pineapple upside down cupcakes, and Michaela made the caramel macchiato cupcakes.
At their auditions, 75% of GP choir advanced to region choir on Saturday.
Pretty good, alright. We're just waiting for the results.
Choir went really well on Saturday. It was definitely an eye-opener because we got to travel to Laredo this time instead of Laredo coming to us. Had to get up really early, but despite that fact, we still did really well. As far as 75% of the choir making it, it's actually a really good percentage considering that there is so much competition.
And now, on to sports. Football battled Flower Bluff for district champion on Friday. It was a tough battle all the way, with the game being decided by 2 points.
I dyed my hair because of the tradition. I saw that a lot of the boys were doing it, and I want to have in on the fun, and it's just fun. I like it.
Volleyball advanced through by-district by defeating Mission Veterans Memorial, but they did not make it through the next round.
We're pretty upset that we didn't come out in the last set and beat McAllen Memorial, but we had a great season, and we made really good bonds over the season, and we're just happy that we could go through the season with everyone.
That's all the Wildcat news for this week. If you liked what you saw, check out the 2 QR codes or the link below. Thanks for watching.
Mrs. John's pre-AP chemistry class conducted a lab this week over different kinds of bonding. Let's take a look at what they did.
Hey cats, I'm here with Miss Johns. So Miss Johns, what's the purpose of this assignment?
Oh, well today, actually this whole unit's been about bonding and the 3 types of bonding. You have metallic, covalent, and ionic, and then within covalent you can have nonpolar or polar. So there's properties that go with those types of bonds, and so we've been using molecules of different substances that contain those types of bonding. And so what they're doing some tests. They're testing solubility, conductivity as a solid, or when it's dissolved in water. If it dissolves in water, solubility is definitely one. And melting points or melting, we didn't actually take the temperatures, we just timed how long it took things to melt, and they're going to compare. And so hopefully from that, and using the things we've learned in class, they'll be able to identify all 4 as the appropriate type of bonding that's taking place in that substance.
Perfect, thank you. Back to the studio.
Mr. Smith's class conducted a lab over Newton's laws. Here's Ace with the rundown.
Hey, I'm Ace, and today I'm here with Mr. Smith. So, Mr. Smith, can you please tell me what you and your students are learning about?
So, for about a week and a half, we've been talking about Newton's 3 laws of motions, and that's inertia. Net force is equal to a mass times acceleration, and for every force, every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. And so we've been doing a lot of notes, we've worked on problems, we've drawn what's called free body diagrams, and today we just set up some different projects so that they just could kind of play with those ideas and try to define when they're seeing a force, when they're seeing a net force, when they're seeing a reaction force, and then use the words to describe that in terms of Newton's laws of motion. So it's to just take their ideas and let them touch it and see how it really works.
Okay, great. Thank you. Hey, I'm Ace, and today I'm here with Nathan. So, Nathan, what have you learned from this activity?
Through all these activities, we're mostly learning about how when 2 objects are pulled with the same force, one with more mass is going to move further and faster than one with less. That's pretty much it. It's pretty simple.
Okay, thank you. Back to the studio.
And I know we saw Mrs. Burkhart's take on that lab last week. It's really neat to see what the different teachers are doing.
I know, and in that video, Mr. Smith was riding a skateboard. That's pretty cool.
Yes, it is.
Dr. Hotchkiss' forensics class discussed crime scenes, and they did a lab over fingerprinting. To learn more about it, listen to Logan to find out more.
Hello, Calallen TV. My name is Logan Barraza, and I'm here with Dr. Hotchkiss today. So, Dr. Hotchkiss, we hear you're part of forensics. What do you do in that class?
We learn different parts of crime scene investigation to teach our students how to implement those jobs and see how everything is done in a lab, and we kind of learn every single aspect of crime scene investigation in forensics class.
Oh, that sounds cool. And what are you guys doing this week?
We are going to be learning about fingerprints, and we're going over the fingerprint unit. So this week we're going to be doing a chemical lift of fingerprints. We are going to take individual fingerprints of our students, and we're going to be dusting for fingerprints around the school.
Okay, that's really cool. Now, thank you, and now back to the studio.
You know, seeing that lab, I know Monique over here did that, where they press their finger on the balloon to get their fingerprint and all that.
Yeah, I heard her talking about it. And CIS has a Thanksgiving food drive. Here's Miss Timpton for more.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Jay Oster. I'm here with Miss Tipton. So, Miss Tipton, I understand we've been doing the Thanksgiving food drive for a long time. What's the reason we do that?
Well, we are trying to make sure that all our students and families on campus are able to celebrate Thanksgiving with a Thanksgiving meal.
Okay. What's the ultimate goal for the food drive?
The ultimate goal for the food drive is to provide Thanksgiving meals for about 50 to 60 high school families in need of a Thanksgiving meal for the holidays.
Okay, thank you. That's all for me. Now let's take it back to the studio.
2 of our choir girls are going to region. Let's take it to Logan, who interviewed one of them for more.
Hello, Calallen TV. My name is Logan Barraza, and I'm here with Aaron today. So, Aaron, we hear you pass region, and so you're going on to area. You got 4th seat for region. How does that feel?
That feels amazing. I was able to advance again after last year, and I got a better chair than last year, and that was my goal, so I'm very happy.
That's so great to hear. And were there any songs you guys did in particular?
Yeah, we did 3 songs, 1 English piece and 2 Latin pieces, and they were all pretty difficult, especially at this level, but I was able to do it pretty well, so I'm proud of myself.
Do you think Mrs. Monroe did a great job at teaching you guys?
Oh, absolutely. She always had several practices during the week. She always made sure that we enunciated, that we had great dynamics, that we made sure to treat the pieces like performances instead of a competition.
Well, that's great, Aaron. Now, back to the studio.
So I know one of my cheer members, Gabby, actually placed 2nd in region, and she's actually making it to state.
That's super awesome. She did very well, I bet.
Yes, she did. Now let's send it to Monique with the rundown on sports.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Last week, the football team faced off against Hidalgo for our homecoming game and came out on top, winning 56-0. Let's check out those highlights.
Hi, Calallen. I'm Michaela, and I'm here with Katie and Sean, our homecoming king and queen. So, you guys, how do you guys feel? Is there anything you'd like to say to us?
I feel great and super honored, and I'd like to thank everyone that voted for us.
I feel honored, and I would like to thank everyone that voted for me and Katie.
All right, thank you guys. Have a great night. Congratulations. Before last Friday's matchup between the Calallen Wildcats and the Hidalgo Pirates, the Calallen Wildcats had an overall score of 9-0, whereas the Hidalgo Pirates had an overall score of 5-4.
It was a good play call, good execution by everybody, and I just made a play.
They just kept giving me the ball on the line. I finally got it in.
Coming out the huddle after hearing the play, I knew the coaches were depending on me to score in my line, so I knew how to get in the end zone.
With the gap open, I saw the gap, so I ran through it, and I saw the guy running, so I tried to chase him and get the tackle.
After a hard-fought game, the Calallen Wildcats won 56-0, which means they're going to playoffs undefeated.
Last night, the team took on the Bevo Trojans for the first round of playoffs. We will have those results for the game next week. The Candlelight Pep Rally took place on Thursday. We spoke to band and Top Cat students to find out more.
And I'm here with Devin, and I'm here with William. So we have our 38th year annual Candlelight Pep Rally this Thursday at the stadium because we had playoffs 38 years straight in a row. So what is the band going to do?
The band is just going to do the same thing we've always been doing at pep rallies. Play a lot of songs and play very well, except this time we have a bunch of glow sticks.
Okay, what about the Top Cats? What are y'all going to do?
The Top Cats are going to do a performance with glow sticks on their hands, so that'll be really fun and excited to do.
That sounds really exciting for both of y'all. Well, that's it for me. Now back to the studio.
Coach Spencer has a new segment for us called 94 Feet. Let's take a look.
Hey Calallen TV, it's Coach Spencer here. This is a new segment we're going to be doing called 94 Feet. Okay, each week I'm going to interview some of our different players so you guys get to know them a little bit more. Okay, so this week I'm joined by junior forward Lily Hernandez. I'm going to ask her some questions. She's going to answer them, and we're going to walk the 94 feet of the basketball court. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Cool. All right, what's your favorite dessert?
Like a lava cake.
The lava cakes?
Yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah.
What's your favorite subject?
History.
History teacher.
Yeah,
Nice, I like it. There you go. What's your plans after high school? Like, what do you want to do ideally?
Definitely go to college, graduate, and be successful.
Successful in what? What are you trying to do? Like, do you have a plan? Like,
Yeah, I want to major in criminal justice and become a DPS.
Cool, cool. If you could only have one food that you could eat for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Mac and cheese.
Any specific brand or just regular mac and cheese in general?
Cracker Barrel, 100%.
Cracker Barrel. What are you looking forward to most this season?
And being successful as a team and working together to get dubs.
Cool. Well, hey, that's it for our first segment of 94 Feet. This is Lily Hernandez. I'm Coach Spencer. Back to you guys in the studio.
Both the boys and girls basketball teams are beginning to kick off their seasons. Let's start it off with the girls. The girls basketball team has already been playing games. They faced off against Ben Bolt last Saturday and defeated them 64-5. The team also played the Ray Texans and came out with another win, defeating them 57-33. Great job, Lady Cats.
What's up, Wildcats? I'm here with Coach Spencer. Coach Spencer, I heard that y'all's team had a game against Ben Bolt on Saturday. How do you think that game went?
It was good for us. We came out with a big win. Very happy about that and the way we played and the way we stepped up. Really grateful for the Ben Bolt program. We originally had a game against Pasadena. They had some transportation issues, and so Ben Bolt was willing to come in and play us like on the last second. So I'm really thankful for them and their program for allowing our girls to get an opportunity to play a game.
I'm here with Coach Spencer, the varsity girls basketball coach, and I'm here with Lily, a varsity basketball player. So Lily, y'all had a game against Ray yesterday. Y'all won 59-33. How do you think the team did overall?
Oh, we did pretty good. We did what we had to do to come out with the win.
So, Coach Spencer, y'all won y'all's game on Friday. So, what do you think the team needs to improve on for this upcoming season?
We just need to continue to keep shooting the ball well, continue to execute at a high level, cut down on some of our turnovers. We have some lapses, some brain farts, if you want to call them that, at times. So we've got to cut those down, fix a couple little things. But those are normal early in the season. So as the year goes on, we'll look to cut those down for district.
Okay, thank you. Now back to the studio.
Christian caught up with Braden for the rundown on the boys' scrimmage against Sinton. Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Christian Cantu, and I'm here with Braden Williamson. Braden, can you tell us how y'all did in the scrimmage on Saturday?
I think we did pretty good. Overall, chemistry's looking all right. Played with these guys for a couple years now. Shooting's all right, just the press, gotta rely on our athleticism.
That sounds good. How do y'all think y'all are gonna do in the Bevo game next Tuesday?
I think we're gonna win, not by too much. It won't be a blowout, but we're gonna give it our all and go hard.
Thank you, Braden. That's all from me. Back to the studio.
The baseball team is participating in fall ball and other tournaments. Let's see how they've been doing.
I'm Sydney. I'm here with Dawson Byers, one of our varsity baseball players. Dawson, I heard y'all had a tournament this weekend. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so we played Saturday and Sunday. We won the championship, played 3 games. Played some teams from the Valley. They were pretty good. We got the job done.
Sydney, I'm here with LJ and Dawson. These are our varsity baseball players. I heard y'all guys got offensive and defensive MVP. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
I got defensive MVP, pitched the semifinal game of the tournament, threw a no-hitter, and then we won.
I was just hitting really good. I don't know.
Congratulations, guys. That's all from us. Now back to the studio.
Emma caught up with Coach Love and Kaylee Smith about her signing to Mississippi State for soccer. Let's take it to them for more info.
I'm here with Coach Love. So, Coach Love, I heard Kaylee was doing a signing. Can you tell me how you feel about that?
Yeah, so super stoked about Kaylee Smith being able to sign with Mississippi State. I think that's huge for our program, and that's huge for her as well. She's worked very hard up to this point to do what her dreams have been. And so she has big dreams, and she'll tell you that she works extremely hard to get there. And so we're very excited to be able to be part of that today and get to watch her sign with Mississippi State.
Perfect. And I heard she was graduating early. How do you think that will affect the team?
So she's a huge part of our team, as anybody is within our program. And so I think it'll definitely put a different dynamic of what we can do. But I have no doubt that the girls are going to be able to step up into those roles and be able to do what we need to do this year on the pitch.
Perfect. Thank you. Hi, Cats. I'm here with Kaylee Smith. So, Kaylee, I heard you were doing a signing. Can you tell me more about that, please?
Yes. I will be signing today to attend Mississippi State University to play soccer, and I'm super excited, and I can't wait.
Perfect. And can you give me some highlights on your high school career?
Probably some of my highlights is going to state with my friends and just having that experience of being in the locker room at state and having that team camaraderie to come together and just having a good time.
Also, I heard you were graduating early. How are you feeling about that?
I'm super excited. I'm kind of sad that I'll be missing my senior year of soccer with my friends, but I'm really excited to go to Mississippi State.
Perfect. Thank you. Back to the studio.
And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Now back to the anchors.
You know, seeing Kaylee Smith going on to Mississippi State, that's just insane. The soccer team's really going to miss her, but we do have some talent still here.
Yes, we do. And you know it's also the 38th Candlelight Pep Rally?
I know, it's super exciting, and last night our boys played really well against the Trojans. I'm excited for the rest of the playoffs.
I am too. Now here's Candace with today's weather forecast. How's it looking outside, Candace?
Thank you, Maddie, and good morning, Wildcats. Today's weather is brought to you by Chick-fil-A. You know, we did see some warmer temperatures earlier on this week, but now it's time to bring out those sweaters and jeans due to the cool front that came in yesterday. It's going to give us some cooler temps, with today's temperature being 54 degrees with a slight chance of rain at 15%. Some areas are possibly going to get some rainfall, and the winds being blowing from the north at 19 miles per hour. Looking further into the day, the temperature is going to rise a little bit up to 58 degrees, get as high as 62, and then drop down to 58 later on this afternoon. Chance of rain also staying at 15%, but then dropping along with those winds as well. Looking further into Sunday, the temperature is going to rise a little bit up to 66 degrees. Chance of rain also decreasing to 12%, and the winds will be blowing from the northeast at 10 miles per hour. Also, there's exactly 12 days to Thanksgiving, so make sure you have all your recipes ready for Thanksgiving Day. It's all for the weather, and have a safe weekend, and that's back to Anchors.
Thank you, Candace.
Yes, of course.
We're going to have some nice weather this weekend.
We see some chilly weather, yep.
And that's all your announcements for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So guys, what's an owl's favorite school subject?
I don't know, Aaron. What?
Algebra.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Calallen TV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos.
And as always,
stay classy, Calallen.